Okay. And you said the first one did what? Lasted 6 months?
About 6 months. And then just the whole screen turns black and it doesn't do anything. You can't adjust it, can't do anything. And that's the box to it.
So what did you do after the 6 months?
So I called them and they said they sent me a replacement. And then this replacement lasted about 6 to 8 months.
Well, that's why I call these toys
Yeah.
instead of thermostats. This is made by Emerson, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really think much of them either when it comes to thermostat. Maybe they make good ceiling fans or VCRs or DVDs or something, but regardless of what they told you on the phone, I have voltage here.
Okay.
And I have the red, yellow, and green jumped out, and I heard it come on.
I heard it come on too.
So let me take a look outside. Okay, so you saw the classic story inside with the homeowner purchased and installed thermostats. She said they lasted about 6 months at a time. So I'm just going to go over here and see if the outdoor unit is actually running. We jumped it out. Oh boy. See what we got here. So one of our competitors, they're actually friends of mine, installed this unit. And I'm pretty sure they probably quit selling these. Well, we don't have them anymore now, but I'm sure they got the lesson learned thing. You can see inside the coil is just beat to death probably from ice building up on the fan. You see it? I'm sure all four sides are like that. So let's get over here and see if we can see the model. So, you know, this is that controversial Chinese made in China brand that everybody was selling them saying, oh, they're made by Train, made by Train, made by Train, which is absolutely 100% zero truth. It is not made by Train at all, ever, period. The affiliation was that at that time, controlling interest had been obtained by Ingersoll Rand. And Ingersoll Rand, for all intents and purposes, was able to call themselves the owner of the Train Corporation. And that is no longer true. And we're not affiliated whatsoever with with Ameristar or with Ingersoll Rand. So we're now independent again, owned by Train Corp. But nonetheless, the Ameristar brand was manufactured in China, 100% in China. However, the furnaces, the air handlers, some of the indoor units, Train did manufacture for that label. So it was a terrible thing to do, to associate yourself with such a cheap brand. But you can see in there, I guess where ice on the blades or whatever just beat the coil to death. And who knows what that's from. But nonetheless, I'm sure the competitor of ours that installed some of these, I'm sure they quit. I'm sure they learned their lesson pretty fast and said, man, this is junk. Like I said, they're friends of mine, so they're pretty good people. Just unfortunately drank the Kool-Aid for a period of time. So let's go in and see if we can decide what to do about what thermostat to put up and get this lady back in action. So these Ameristars energize in heating and not in cooling. So kind of like a ream does. So let's go move that wire. Try it again. Like I say, I never bought or sold one single Ameristar product, so I don't have any experience with them. But we are in the heat mode now, so let's get that dealt with and we should be okay. Okay, so we just moved it from the O to the B. Hopefully that fixes it. Went ahead and stuck some batteries in it. So we got a couple minutes. I just find it strange that the cool stays on for now and then starts flashing when it's running. Battery's at 100%. Okay, so there it comes. So let's make sure I corrected my rookie mistake. Like I said, I'm not familiar with these Ameristars. I've worked on one or two. I don't think I remember having a thermostat problem with one, but as soon as I got out here and put my hand over the top of the unit, I realized it was in the heat mode, and I can't remember if it was Curtis or somebody on YouTube. I've had a lot of fun arguing with a few of them about train making Ameristar, you know, that kind of stuff. Somebody had mentioned, yeah, see, we're getting warm air now, so we're in the cool mode. So anyway, Curtis, if you're watching, hope you haven't had too many terrible heartaches out of all your Ameristars that you sold and installed. That's for one. Number two, shame on you for selling them. But anyway, I don't know if any of y'all know him. He's a lot of fun. He's a good guy. He gets on a lot of the live shows. If I did them and had one, I'd ask him on mine too. So he's been on the shows with Zach and a few of the other guys. They've had a good time. He's a real good guy. But I bet he doesn't sell those anymore, because I don't know where he would buy them. I mean, straight from China maybe, I don't know. But anyway, we should be in the cool mode now.